It's 4 p.m. here on Island Radio 101.3 FM, The Sage Projects. That means it's a video game journalism time, courtesy of the Lab Video Game TV. That's thelabvideogametv.com, where our game is never over.
Originally released May 14th, 2025 on Steam, holding a so far very positive rating by developer Matias Aviles and publisher Plastic Frog. Now with the help of publisher Dojo System, the Latin American horror experience, the last to train Baquedano releases on consoles. PS5, Xbox Series, and Switch owners can now get in on the terror. A social media joke turned video game phenomenon where you need to survive the creature Tung Sahur in the Baquedano metro station, recreated using actual measurements and sound from the subway. From a local Chilean meme to a worldwide hit, the console version offers up spatial audio and adaptive vibration, full controller support, new visual settings, and complete English and Spanish localization. We didn't invent fear, we took it from everyday life, are the words of the developer. Grab the last train Baquedano on your platform of choice. Thanks to Dojo System for the Xbox Series key. Set for a February 19th, 2026 release on PC, Switch, Xbox Series, PS4, and 5 by developer Brika and publisher Isbird Games with the help of Stride PR. Are you ready to escape the realm of an unmindful god? Then wishlist 2D retro-styled platformer Love Eternal. You are Maya, a teen trapped in a disturbing dimension, abducted by an antediluvian deity. Avoid traps as you solve platforming puzzles. Time your jumps, think on and off your feet to secure the best spots for a safe landing, interact with other captives, and ultimately face off against the being that imprisoned you. If this sounds like a fit, then wishlist on the platform of your choice and grab it on release. Thanks to Stride PR for the Steam key.
Love Eternal.
Released January 8th, 2026 on Steam and the MetaQuest platform by developer and publisher Deep Matrix. Dixotomia is a VR first-person shooter that I pretty much had my fingers crossed for. I got a MetaQuest key for it last year, was not impressed with the experience, but still trusted that by release it would amount to something more. And it did, while still janky, with some very outdated VR mechanics among a few other quirks. Dixotomia has come a far way since. It is actually quite serviceable. I'm having a decent run with it. And if you're into VR first-person shooters with great visuals for most part, not a stickler for manual reloading and other modern VR mechanics, like a backpack inventory system and holsters, you may like Dixotomia. The voice acting has improved. The visuals, which were Dixotomia's strongest element, have also improved, with the exception of some dialogue sections. And the overall experience just feels better. So, if this looks and sounds like a fit, support these developers and grab Dixotomia on Steam or MetaQuest. Thanks to the developer for the keys. Released January 22nd, 2026 on Steam and the MetaQuest platform by developer and publisher Valum Studio. If you're into unconventional physics-based VR platformers with an unorthodox locomotion style, then Salmon Man may be the VR platformer for you. I'm going to say Salmon Man is a feel-good experience. However, do not engage unless you're already feeling good. It's the kind of experience that would be great at a games night, played with others or at least someone else watching. But if you're in a bad mood, it may not make you feel any better. I can see people getting very irritated playing this. Lots of laughs and a lot of swearing. It's all good fun though. If you like VR experiences like Skyclimb and the like, you should love this. Grab it on Steam or MetaQuest if it looks like a fit. Thanks to the developer for the MetaQuest key. Set for a February 3rd, 2026 release on Steam by developer and publisher Dream Art Lab. Are you up to some extreme, life-threatening brainstorming with sadistic consequences? Then put your thinking caps on and strap them on tight in Final Word Royale, a 5-minute word guessing game with deadly consequences should you mess up. This experience will see to it you never take your awareness of the English language or your fingers for granted ever again. The concept is simple. The execution, no pun intended, is stellar. I'm not into conventional battle royale experiences, but I'm into this. I streamed this a few days back on YouTube, Twitch, and Trovo Live, and had a better time than I expected. It's the kind of experience that's hard to pull away from, as grisly and dark as it is. You're trapped in a room with other participants, with a bag over your head. You're seated in front of a keyboard. You have 5 minutes to guess a word, with a limited amount of attempts and a partially helpful assist mechanic. There are these guys who love their jobs a little too much, waiting for you to mess up so they can put a bullet in you. So think fast, be on your A game, or it's fingers off and lights out. Thanks to the developer for the Steam key.